up early to eat some breakfast because I need some food in my system. Today is another week, another day, another dollar. I got my schedule for March. Exciting. Yeah. I'll tell you guys later once that gets closer, you know. Anyways, today's an easy day. I'm doing Atlanta to Tallahassee, Tallahassee to Atlanta, and then Atlanta to Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Yay. Anyway, I know it's going to be cold up there. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Whoa, jeez, it's too cold out here. Hello. I finally made it to Cedar Rapids. Oh my gosh. Okay. I haven't been back here since Thanksgiving, if you guys don't remember that video. Okay. Today was just a day, you know. We started off with a delay because our plane, or the original plane we were supposed to get, we weren't getting, so they made a plane swap. So they did the plane swap, and that happened. So our plane finally gets there about an hour later or whatever. Finally gets there. We take off for Tallahassee, get into Tallahassee. It's a little rainy and not nice and sunny like it was supposed to be. Then we went back to Atlanta. And we get here, and we're keeping the same plane, and we're supposed to be going off to Cedar Rapids, but there's a maintenance situation. And then that maintenance situation decided to take forever because it needed about lights and some other stuff, and all I know for reals was that there was light. I mean, there was another maintenance situation that was very quick to fix, but our lights weren't working, and we're like, we need to get those fixed. So finally we got them fixed. It took forever, but we finally got them fixed. So we had everybody boarded and ready to go and everything. So we get here, it's a little bumpy, no issues. So one of my passengers in first class, he has a drink on the ground. Cool. So we get into the air. He asks for another one of those drinks. Cool. All right, that's two. That's drink number 2. Then he drinks that one down, and like 2 minutes later, he asks for another drink. Same drink. Cran, vodka cran. All right, that's drink number 3 so far, but second in the air. So, you know, I'm like, okay. All right, so this is where I cut my line, and we're going to slow things down a lot. He asked for another drink. And I looked, because my other flight attendant, she was going through, and she was doing, and he asked her, he's like, can I get another drink? So she told me, and I was like, he's gonna have to wait. And she's like, why, what's up? I was like, okay, this is the second drink in the air. Everybody else still has one. This is his second drink, okay? He already had one on the ground, so technically it's his third drink. I was like, he's gonna have to wait. So I made him wait. I made him wait for about 10 minutes. And then I gave him another one, like half of one. And then I gave it to him. And then he downed it in less than 2 minutes and was like, I want another one. My flight attendant was like, yeah, he wants another one. I was like, well, sorry, can't help. I accidentally spilled all the ice on the ground. All of it. So I was like, ew. So I was trying to clean that up. Some of it got frozen towards the door, and I was like, ugh. So I tried my hardest to clean up all the ice. But that happened. And then I got saved by the bell. And this is bad to say. I'm sorry, guys. This is so bad. And it may seem like I'm a really horrible flight attendant, but I'm not. You know, 1 drink in the air is 2 drinks on the ground. That's what it equals. 1 drink in the air equals 2 drinks on the ground. Yeah, I don't need nobody getting super drunk and extra drunk and being sloppy. No, he ran into the bathroom door like twice. Twice. Okay, how you running into the bathroom door? Twice. Yeah, see, we got a problem here. So I'm not being mean. It's just drinks, man. 1 drink in the air equals 2 drinks on the ground. Remember that, okay? So I had to slow it down. But anyways, since the ice fell and then all of a sudden we get our initial descent, services discontinued for the rest of the flight, you know, things saved, you know, I got saved, but I was still cleaning up ice. So my partner, you know, my other flight attendant, she was back there running around, but yeah, you know, it wasn't that bad. So when you're drinking on a plane, be mindful for how much you're drinking, okay? That's also a reason why I don't give alcohol with caps on. I don't think so. Anywho, I'm here. I'm about to smash some food because I am hungry. I got I got some pizza, yellow rice, and I got an enchilada. So, I will talk to you guys later. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. Day 1 of 5 is complete. Good morning, everyone. It is day 2 of 5, and I am so ready to go. We have like less than 15 minutes to get downstairs, but that's okay. I'm already packed and ready to go. Today I am going from Cedar Rapids to Atlanta to Lexington, and then I'm done for the night. I'll be done about 12:30 as long as nothing happens, because you never know what's gonna happen. Anywho, so that's it. I have like an hour and a half sit, something like that. It's cool. Yeah. So I think I already told you about my editing app was crashing on me for the last couple of days. As I've been trying to work these videos. I had a bunch of videos ready to go and almost fully edited, and all of a sudden, you know, it just keeps crashing on me, so I can only do a little bit at a time, right? Last night, that was just, I couldn't even finish anything, and then I lost everything. Yes, the app crashed so bad that I lost everything. So everything I worked on is gone, and I'm very depressed and sad about it. Sad face. Okay, now that that moment is over, let's move on. Next week I will be getting a new toy, and I'm excited about that because I'm getting me a new iPad, okay? and then I'll be able to use stuff for real, and see how things go. I'll be trying to make them switch over to iMovie. Unfortunately, the iPhone I have right now, iMovie is blocked. Yes, crickets. Anywho, so I'll be able to use iMovie and try to figure that out. And I might still use that app as long as things get fixed and worked out, but we will see. Until then, I won't have any videos for you guys just yet. Trust me, I know. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Have a great day.
Federal regulations prohibit the use.
Good day, lovely people. As you see, I am back home because what did they do? They decided to take me off this trip. The person who the trip actually belonged to, she called in well, so she took her trip back, and I went back on reserve, so I was like, fine. But I went from, where did I go? Cedar Rapids, yes! I went from Cedar Rapids to Atlanta, and then that's it. So now I'm home. About to eat, relax, and start working on some stuff. So on my way home, I was playing with the app to see if it'll, do some little editings and stuff. So far, so good. I am doing good. So we will see. I'm going to finish this, see what's going on, and then I'm trying to get this stuff out there. But when I get my new toy this weekend, so excited because I can't wait. Anyways, guys, I will see you guys later. Have a great day. Day 2 of 5 is complete. Peace. Hey, guys. So I totally forgot to tell you about what happened on the plane. 2 incidents that happened on the plane that I forgot to bring up. But the other day, yesterday, a passenger was wearing like really expensive earrings on the plane. And one of her earrings fell out, and it got caught in between the fuselage and the seat. So fuselage is the actual body of the plane, and the seats are right there in that little crevice by the window. And it took about a good 20 minutes before we were able to get it out. Like, it was bad in there. It was really in there. My thing about that is that do not wear expensive jewelry on a plane. That's like the worst idea to ever do. The worst thing ever. If you got expensive jewelry, you wrap it up, put it in your bag, and keep it in your carry-on bag, because things like that could happen. 20 minutes after everybody deplaned, that causes a slight delay before we could put anybody on the plane, So that's that. Do not wear expensive jewelry on the plane. Period. The next thing is, so we have rules about alcohol on the plane, meaning you are not allowed to bring your own alcohol beverages on the plane and consume them. The only alcoholic beverages you may consume are the ones that you buy from the flight attendant, or that you get from the flight attendant. Those are the only ones. So a passenger had asked for a can of Sprite. Sure, I have lots of them. I could give up a can of Sprite, no problem. Get them some ice, cool. But then I moved on to the next passenger, and as I was moving on and getting the drinks ready for my other passenger, out of the corner of my eye, I see the guy pull out of his pocket what are those things called? Anyway, a bottle of alcohol. So he pulls out a bottle of alcohol, and yes. So he pulls out a bottle of alcohol, and he was about to open it, but I stopped him, and I was like, "Sir, you are not allowed to do that." And he was like, "Really?" I was like, "Yes, you are not allowed to consume your own alcohol on this plane. You can do it inside the airport, but you cannot do it on the plane." Anywho, I had to fill out an incident report for that, because that's a big thing. and I was looking through my flight attendant manual, my FAM, and trying to see if there's anything else that we were supposed to do. There's not. So it just says tell them that they can't do it. So what happens if you're leaving and then all of a sudden they do it anyways? What happens then? You can't do anything. So I don't know. I did what I was supposed to do, but just FYI, you cannot consume your own alcoholic beverages on the plane. Okay, that is all I have for today. I just finished filling out that report. See you guys later. Bye. Oh my gosh, good morning guys. I just made the stupidest, dumbest mistake ever. Okay, so I woke up because I had to use the bathroom and I checked my phones, of course, because that's what I always do. And I saw that I had a notification for a flight, and I decided to approve it without even looking at it. I was so stupid. Only because my ready reserve call out time, starts at 4, which means that they have to give me 2 hours, which means that I don't have to be at the airport until 6, right? Well, the flight leaves at 6 and the report time is 5 a.m., which means if I were to wait for them to call me, then they would have to give me a 2-hour call out. But because I didn't wait for them to call me to give me that 2-hour call out, and because I already approved it, they don't have to give me that 2-hour call out. Now, the train comes at 4:45. That's the first train. And now I have to take an Uber all the way to the airport, and that's too much. And right now, it's not even finding me a ride. So, it's a little upsetting, but, so let's try this again. Yeah, it's a little upsetting. Because then this 5 o'clock report time, which means the flight was supposed to leave at 6, would be leaving at 7 instead of 6 because they have to give me 2 hours. So, yeah, it's a little upsetting. So we'll see how things go. Talk to you guys later. Oh, what am I doing? I totally forgot to tell you. So I am going from Atlanta to Gulfport, Biloxi, and then I am deadheading back from Gulfport, Biloxi to Atlanta, and then I deadhead from Atlanta to Chattanooga, and then I sit in Chattanooga for like 2 hours, and then what do? I work the flight from Chattanooga back to Atlanta. So that's what I'm doing today. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, so I just had the best Lyft driver ever. He's amazing, and he just travels, and he doesn't let anything hold him back. And I was like, yes, use that encouragement. And he's encouraging others to travel, because if you stuck in one spot, you just close-minded. We need you to travel. But he was pretty awesome, so that was a good start. Well, I think that balances out my day of beating myself up earlier for my stupidity. Yes, should have a big old dumb sign on my head. Dumb. Anyways, I'm almost to my gate. I will talk to y'all later. Hello, lovely people. I am done for today. Did one working flight from Atlanta to Gulfport, Biloxi, and then I deadheaded back, and with all the delays that were happening, we weren't able to do our Chattanooga flight, so sorry, not sorry. So I am done, and I'm on my way home. Quick, easy, nobody wanted anything. Just the way that I like it. After all the delays. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Good morning, everybody. Today is day 4 or 5, and I am sitting airport reserve from 5 a.m. until 11, but they've already added some trips to me, which means I'll be going from AM ready reserve, airport reserve, to Chattanooga. The flight that got canceled yesterday that I was supposed to do, yeah, so they could cancel that one. That flight was just totally canceled, so they have me doing it today. So from Atlanta Airport Reserve to Chattanooga, and then Chattanooga back to Atlanta, sit for 2.5 hours, and then fly from Atlanta to Montgomery, and Montgomery back to Atlanta, and I should be done about 4:30. Hopefully. If anything happens, I will let you know. Like yesterday, we just had a lot of delays because they were very last minute in calling the cruise, because that was a flight that got diverted and never made it to its destination. So we took out the very first flight. However, those diversion flights that are supposed to go out super early in the morning because it didn't make it to their destination the night before, they're supposed to go to the reserves, the AM reserves, right? But they didn't have any AM reserves set for yesterday, so they had us come in. And now they're making us do AM reserve today, so whatever. But I guess they're not going to do that again, are you, cruise scheduling? Yeah, right, you know they're going to do it again. Anyways, so they have their AM reserves ready. There is a 5:45 flight that's going out, but I'm not marked down for that one. I'm marked down for the Chattanooga flight. So I will see you guys later. Peace. What's up, people? So I am actually going home. So today was interesting day. I don't even know where I started. I know I started here, and then I went to Chattanooga, and then I came back from Chattanooga, and it was a no-service flight, but it was extra bumpy, so I didn't even get out of my seat except to do the final check, and that was it. And then I had like a 2-3 hour sit because the plane got delayed, and I flew to Montgomery and back. Well, while I was boarding my flight for Montgomery, I was receiving calls from Kate and crew scheduling and stuff like that, but I couldn't answer because I was boarding a plane, so you can't answer while you're on the phone. You can't answer while there's passengers on board, right? So I didn't answer, and so I was expecting, okay, they were going to probably ACARS me, sit it through the system and, have them contact me. Nope, they didn't even do that. So I get off the plane, so I call, because I'm like, I'm not notifying. You're going to call me. You're going to do this the right way, you know what I mean? Because it's not a requirement that we have to self-notify if they send it to us. We don't have to accept or deny, and we don't have to look at it. And so I had called and to see if I could be released. So they were like, let me check. So they checked, and they were like, yep, you could be released. I said, okay. So I had asked others if, that was okay. Yeah, because they have to give you notification. They have to call you and let you know, or they have to ACARS you. And since they didn't, I'm good to be released. So instead of going to Knoxville and staying the night and then working a flight from Knoxville to Minneapolis tomorrow and then deadheading from Minneapolis to Atlanta, I'm going home. There's nothing they can do about it because it is a recorded line. And with it being a recorded line, I covered my butt. 55 minutes I waited on that phone for somebody to answer, and they told me that I could be released. That's their fault, not mine. So, know your contract. know your contract. Know your contract. And play the system right. Because they will try to screw you over. It still says on my schedule that I'm supposed to be in Knoxville, but because they said I could be released, I'm released and going home. And they can't call me now and be like, oh, we made a mistake. You're supposed to be, you know. They can't do that. So, anyways, that was my day. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey, good morning, guys. So, they called me at 4 a.m. for a trip. They put a missed trip on me, but I covered my butt. So that missed trip ain't gonna happen. You didn't notify me. That's not my fault. That's yours. Anyways, so they're gonna have me deadhead to Knoxville, and then I work Knoxville to Minneapolis, and then I deadhead Minneapolis back to Atlanta, and then I'm done, and then I get to move into my new place. Yay, so excited, just saying. So, yes. So, that missed trip is going to lead to a meeting, and that meeting is going to be quick and easy because I covered my butt. And be like, hey, look, I called them to ask to be released. They never notified me. They never ACARS'd me. You know, when I called, that was their opportunity to notify me for a trip that I didn't even have. So, they let me go. That's on them, not me. Listen to the recording. It'll tell you everything. And you'll hear them say, you're good to be released. So, that missed trip ain't gonna count against me. So, anyways, today's gonna be a great day. I will see you guys later. Alright guys, so I was going back through my video and I saw that I never completed it. Anyways, so this is from the deadhead from Atlanta to Knoxville, and then the working flight from Knoxville to Minneapolis, and then deadhead from Minneapolis to Atlanta. It was a quick, easy flight, no issues. Yes, it was quick, easy, no issues, and I met somebody that commutes from San Diego all the way to JFK. Wow. So, remember I told you that there's going to be a segment about commuting? Yes, that will be coming soon once I catch up, okay? So, be on the lookout for that. Anyways, my missed trip that I was supposedly had doesn't count against me. It's gone, it's kaput, and that's it. Because I know you didn't notify me. Cruise scheduling. I'm looking at you. Anyways, I am done with that week, and I'm moving on to greater things. I will talk to you guys later. I had my first missed approach today. Yes.